Hello, and thank you for taking the time to join me as we begin this journey together. My name is the Reverend John Borthwick, and I'm the minister at St. Andrew's in Guelph. And I've encouraged my congregation to come alongside me as I take this very personal journey through the book Me and White Supremacy by Layla Saad. We're calling it the Me and White Supremacy Virtual Pilgrimage, and I have a couple of other pilgrims who are coming along with me and helping me to engage with the material we're reading and the reflection questions that are a part of the book. First of all, let me talk a little bit about what a pilgrimage really is. Pilgrimages were a part of many faith traditions, and they're essentially this idea of taking a sacred journey, a special and holy journey to an unknown place, or maybe a place you've never been before, or a place that's really special. And the idea is through the journey itself, you will become more acquainted with who you are as a person. You'll get a deeper understanding of maybe the world around you. Connect to some deeper truths, and other things will be uncovered as a part of this journey. And the hope is, through taking this pilgrimage, that one will be transformed as a person. There's a really famous pilgrimage that a lot of people have participated in called the Camino de Santiago. And that involves walking many, many miles every day. Some people take an entire month to do so. And so, since we're living in the times we're living in, I thought it might be meaningful for us to take this virtual kind of pilgrimage and walk very slowly through the material that's found in this book, Me and White Supremacy. So starting on May the 5th, all the way until December the 14th, taking a little break in August, we're going to post a video each week, just short, not too long, maybe 5 minutes or so. And I'm going to be reflecting on my own experience of walking with Me and White Supremacy. My fellow pilgrims and I are going to be engaging in conversations on a private discussion forum where we talk about our experiences in a safe sort of space. And you're welcome to connect with us as we begin this journey together. I would love to hear from you. My email address is revjohn, at standrewsguelph.com, revjohn at standrewsguelph.com. I'd encourage you to get the book. Follow along if you want, and maybe just reflect on the questions that I ask as a part of my own personal journey. And each week we'll be having that time of asking some questions where I'll ask a question maybe related to my own personal experience, but I also might ask a question maybe more in this systemic area as well, of some of the institutions that I connect with as a minister. I love some of the ways in which Layla frames the book as we begin, before we get to the beginning. And she talks about this book being the work. In another kind of iteration of things I do in my life, I talk a lot about the work, that I think we need to do personal and deep reflective work to get a better understanding of who we are. That's going to help us in our relationships, going to help us in our lives to have a better sense of who we are, how we react to things, what's gone on for us for the years that we've been around, and what are the kind of things that make us tick, bring us joy, what are the things that can really disrupt us. So I love how Layla frames this as doing the work. She talks about the work being essentially to use this book as a personal anti-racism tool, structured to help people with white privilege understand and take ownership of their participation in the oppressive system of white supremacy, and to help us question and challenge and dismantle the system that has hurt and killed so many Black, Indigenous, and people of color. And all within this desire to become a good ancestor. As I understand it from her introduction, she started this book idea or this concept as a 28-day Instagram challenge where she raised up some of these questions. And I'm fascinated to engage with the material that's before us. A couple of quotes from her. Create the change the world needs by creating change within yourself. Such a beautiful way of expressing that idea of doing the work and being transformed by it. And as she encourages us on the journey, she says, here's to doing what is right and not what is easy. Doing what is right and not what is easy. So I welcome you to join me as I post these videos each and every week, starting on May the 5th. And as the book starts with a kind of personal commitment in the journal that she also provides as a companion, I will say what I'm committing to. I, John Borthwick, am committed to doing the work in order to combat racism, change the world, and become a good ancestor. I'd love to hear how you're connecting with this material yourself. Follow us. Our website is www.standrewsguelph.com. Look under the tab Anti-Racism, and you'll find more information about our pilgrimage and about this journey, and you'll see all our videos there. They're also on our YouTube channel that can be found by searching St. Andrew's Guelph. Join me on the Me and White Supremacy virtual pilgrimage. Thank you.